I'm going to show you how to make the easiest chocolate chip muffins you've ever made, and it only takes 3 ingredients. So first, I am going to be using vanilla flavored Greek yogurt. You could use plain Greek yogurt, it'll just have less sugar, obviously. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and in a large bowl, I'm going to add 1 box of Devil's Food cake. You could use just chocolate cake mix. By the way, for those of you that are just turned off by using boxed cake mix, well, this recipe is probably not for you, but I love doing this when I want something quick and easy. Okay, so I'm adding 15 ounces of vanilla Greek yogurt, and with these 2 ingredients, you essentially have a 2-ingredient chocolate muffin recipe. But what makes this 3 ingredients is I'm adding chocolate chips. So first, you're just going to give this a really good mix. You could turn this into a chocolate bread loaf or muffins. Okay, so this is completely combined, no eggs, no oil, nothing else. Now I'm going to add just the rest of this bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm actually using 2 types of chocolate because I didn't have the full recipe, but you'll need like a 1.5 cups of chocolate chips for this recipe. Okay, so just fold that in, and for the tops, I'm going to add this chocolate bar that I chopped up. Okay. So give that a good mix and just fold everything together. So this recipe easily makes somewhere between 12 to 16 muffins. I started to divide it into 9 because I really want them to be like tall and fluffy, but I'm going to try to evenly divide it between 12 of these. But if you just want to do a scoop each into the muffin cups, then you could easily get like 14, 16 of these. Okay, chocolate pieces going on top and going into my preheated oven. And I let these bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. You'll just want to bake these until a toothpick comes out clean in the center. So when I want to do something really easy as far as the muffins, I really do like to use that 2-ingredient like bread loaf hack where you add like a can of pumpkin to cake mix. You can really create different types of flavors using the Greek yogurt instead of the pumpkin puree that a lot of people use. I even use that. The muffin? It's hot. It's hot. Okay, Bo. Yeah. Still hot, son. You're gonna burn yourself. So this is still hot. I'm going to break this open so you can see how gooey, tender, and moist the center comes out. It really is an easy muffin cupcake hack. So I am going to carefully place these on a wire rack to cool. Obviously my youngest did not want to wait, so there's that. But these were so easy to make, and they're so versatile. So essentially, without the chocolate chips, it's a 2-ingredient chocolate muffin. Okay, so I am going to show you some of the other things I made this week that you may have missed. Here we go. Some of these are easy dinner ideas. So I roasted some sweet potato in the oven, which I love to do. I probably do that once a week and just keep them in the fridge. Here I have roasted cabbage and thin sliced ribeye steaks. I'm also going to be adding these grilled vegetables in this jar. It's just a vegetable mix that comes in like olive oil. And that's the meal. My steak, my roasted sweet potato, and the roasted cabbage is one of my favorite easy things to make as a side. Sometimes I just eat as is. And there are the grilled vegetables, my sweet potato, cabbage, and this was the meal. I am a lover of crunchy things. So when I see people trying this Balkan breakfast trend, I mean, I had to try it. It's crunchy stuff, healthy, I think. It's all fresh. Anyways, cheers. The other day, I was watching the news. Red onion. I love raw onion. So I was watching the news, and they were warning people of some scammer or something ringing doorbells and trying to get you to open their door. So here's the thing. I don't open the door for anyone.
I could know you. If you didn't call me and say you were coming over, we're talking through the window. Okay, don't get me wrong. If it is someone that's in my family, I'll be like, hey, what are you doing here? But for strangers, nope. We grew up in a neighborhood where we used to have people literally kick the door down and just steal stuff. Again, I just don't open the door for anyone. Sorry. You should try this.
So here's another thing I made this week. Chili cornbread casserole. It's flavorful chili with cornbread on top. You garnish how you like, and it is a comforting meal. It is so good. If you want to check out the full recipe video for this, I will link it in the description below, but it's so good. So I want to show you one of my favorite pot roast recipes, and this is the Mississippi pot roast. You're just taking beef chuck roast, very simple. A lot of people brown it, which is great for flavor, but when you are just trying to do this like quick, just throw something in the crock pot, this really does come in clutch. And I love to serve this over rice or mashed potatoes. It's so good. I'm making my kids' favorite, fish sticks and macaroni. Oh, who am I kidding? It's for me.